Hey up, it's Steve from the old Yorkshire Geek, and welcome on this fine Monday morning. It's just about Monday morning, it's almost lunchtime in Yorkshire, and I'm here today to do an update. I got all tongue twisted then, didn't I? Tongue tied. To do a final update about San Diego ComicCon. It finished yesterday, so we've got an update from the people at IGN. The link will be in the description. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and share the videos and drop a comment and all that stuff. It will be much appreciated, because I don't get that many views, and a few more wouldn't go amiss. Hey. Right, so off we go. Where's me do for what's it? Ploodush, there we go. I've already looked at this page before, so that's why I'm in the middle of it, and we've seen some of the things. If you look on the stream I did on Saturday, that's as far as this is where we got up to. So right, so mostly Marvel stuff. There's a couple of DC things and all that. Right, so Spider-Man Freshman Year arrives on Disney Plus in 2024 and will feature Charlie Cox as Daredevil, but this is an animated series, so Charlie Cox is providing the voice, one would assume. And there we go. That's all they're saying about that. I'm sure it'll be fine. Will it be? Is it? Tell you, as soon as I turn the microphone on, my brain goes away. You know, whoever plays Tom, what's his face? Is it him doing the voice for Spider-Man? You know, for Peter Parker. Tom Holland. That's it. Tom Holland. Is it him? Probably. I don't know. Because to be honest, this is the first I've heard of this. Right, so we'll move on. Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power scenes teased at San Diego Comic-Con include an Elrond versus Durin the Fourth rock breaking contest. Yeah, so that's it. We got a full trailer, didn't we? Obviously, I'm not playing because of copyright and all that. I'll probably get a strike because they seem to be cracking down recently. I saw a trailer and, you know, whatever. I'm not really looking forward to this. I might like it, I might not, I don't know. I'm not, you know, I'm not a massive Lord of the Rings fan. I love the films, the Peter Jackson films, but I've never read the books. I've got them. I've got the books. I've read The Hobbit. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I've tried reading the books, but I've never got into them. I don't like Tolkien's writing style. It's a bit archaic and it's a bit hard to get, you know. It's hard work, basically. And, you know, people say, oh, well, yeah, I got to put the effort in. Oh, no, I bloody don't. If I don't want to. But anyway, this trailer, this Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, seem to be going, you know, fast and loose with the, you know, the law, the Tolkien law. Even though they keep saying, oh, with Tolkien scholars in quotes. You can't see them, I'm doing air quotes. But to me, the proper scholars are the, you know, the real die-hard Lord of the Rings and Tolkien fans. They know what's what. Never mind these scholars, quote scholars, who just, you know, who think their word is law. You get some letters after your name, and they think, you know, because they might work for a university, they might have a PhD in literature or whatever, and they think, oh, you know, their opinion's worth more than somebody else's, and that's rubbish. So, but anyway, but as I said, they seem to be playing fast and loose. You know, Morfydd Clark, she's very pretty and stuff, but she's no Kate Blanchett, is she? And why does she look so young anyway? Don't know. I thought they were immortal. I thought they grew to adulthood and then stayed like that forever. Pretty much. That's what I thought anyway. You don't see any old dwarves, do you? Elves, do you? You don't see any old elves. Well, not that I can recall anyway. They seem to get to like 40 years old or thereabouts, and then they stop aging, don't they? And so I suppose it could be argued she's not reached that 40 age, but I don't know. And they keep saying they're not relying on Peter Jackson's trilogy, but, you know, they got a lot of the designers in, didn't they, from Weta and from, you know, the Peter Jackson films. The Balrog looks exactly the same as what we saw in Fellowship of the Ring and the beginning of Two Towers. So I don't know what they're playing at, and I don't think they do either. So we'll move on. Right, Gremlins, Secrets of the Mogwai confirms Randall Park casting. Who's Randall Park? No idea. Is it him? I guess so. But it'll be joining Zach Galligan. I don't know. Did he play the young kid in the original Gremlins? Maybe he did. I don't know. So that's that. X-Men 97 to premiere on Disney Plus in fall of 2023. So they're calling that X-Men, aren't they? They're not calling that X-People or X non-gender specific persons. Have they? So that's X-Men. They're not men, as you can see. Hey, Marvel Zombies. I might have looked at some of these before. Marvel Zombies on Disney Plus to have the gore and splatter you want from a zombie show, which I doubt very much. But we'll see. As soon as I start, Princess starts, doesn't she? Oh, tell her. Be back in a flash. Because she's a cheeky monkey. You want to go out, eh? Come on then. It's raining. Come on then. I'm coming back. That cat of mine. As soon as I start doing these, she wants attention. She's gone out now to play. Right, where were we? Tales of the... I don't know what they're showing that there for. That's to do with the Walking Dead. Not Walking Dead. Marvel Zombies, and that's... Oh, it might be Spider-Man and Zombies at the Marvel Animation panel. Oh, so it's going to be a cartoon, is it? Whatever. Tales of the Walking Dead gets its first full trailer at San Diego ComicCon. Yeah, we looked at these the other day, didn't I? As I said, I didn't even finish the last season of The Walking Dead. I've fallen out with it because there's no end in sight, is there? There's no end goal. It's just survive. Which I suppose that might be what it would be like in real life, but it's not real life. It's a TV series and comic book series. So I don't really care. Marvel reveals real-life Infinity Stones collection worth 25 million. Yeah, we covered these, didn't we? Looked at these. Yeah, I looked at that as well. Remember that Luke and him. I can never remember his name. Miggs Mayfield, that's it. You know. Yeah, we looked at these. We looked at that. Oh, aye. The new world's gonna need Rick Grimes. I thought they were doing a film. They're doing a spin-off series instead. I suppose you can blame COVID, guy. It gets blamed for everything, doesn't it? But it didn't have to be. I mean, that would have wasted 2 years, wasn't it? You know, don't get me started on COVID. It would have wasted 2 years, and it's, you know, ruined the world's economy. Was it all by design? Tinfoil hats on, probably. Yeah, we've looked at these on Saturday. Yes, For All Mankind. Yeah, that one I looked at. Which didn't. Oh, I mentioned Alan Tudyk, didn't I? I wish he'd change his name, or tell us how to pronounce it without it sounding rude. Batman and Spawn. Yeah, William Shatner and his definitive documentary. Dragon Ball. Yes, as I said, I'm not a fan of anime. Boo, hiss me. I'm not. I don't like it. Daniel Craig on Archer. I've never got into Archer. Costumes. Right, Shazam! Fury of the Gods gets its first full trailer. The first Shazam I quite liked. It were okay. It were nothing special, to be honest. And I noticed we saw Annabelle in the trailer. So is it part of the Conjuring universe? It got pointed out to me that Annabelle made an appearance in the first Shazam film, but I missed that. But I know they're directed by the fella that did Annabelle Creation, that film, wasn't it? Him that did Lights Out, which were a really good film. And an even better short film on YouTube. Extreme X-Men returns to Marvel Comics. So they're staying X-Men in comics, aren't they? They don't look like that in the films, do they? Got muscles on Wolverine The Rock showed up in full Black Adam costume during San Diego ComicCon. Dwayne The Rock Johnson descended from the skies amid a thunderstorm in his full Black Adam costume at DC's ComicCon panel. His time with the role has been a long journey, filled with passion, with commitment, with grit, Johnson said. Very good. He got booed, didn't he? Because somebody asked him about Superman and who would win a fight between Black Adam and Superman. And everybody obviously thinks Superman would win, but obviously with him being The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he had another opinion, and he did actually mention it depends who's playing him, and that got boos because everybody wants Henry Cavill to carry on playing Superman. Apparently, The Rock wants Henry Cavill to play Superman, but Warner Brothers and DC don't know their ass from their elbow. Black Adam new trailer shows the Justice Society's Atom Smasher, Dr. Fate, Cyclone and Hawkman. Oh, right, very good. I know Hawkman. I don't know any of the... I'm not a comic fan. But I know Hawkman from Titans. He was in Titans, wasn't he? And the actor went on to play Jack Reacher, and that was a very good series on Amazon. Anyway, a brand new trailer for Black Adam, shows off the newest DC EU anti-hero face-off against Atom Smasher, Dr. Fate, Hawkman and Cyclone. The minute-long trailer was released at DC's Comic-Con panel ahead of the film's release date on October 21st. And there's a bit, obviously I can't play it because, I'll get... Right, I won't play it, I will just go through it and look at the pictures. Because if I start playing it, I'll get a copyright strike. So there's a kid. Oh, there he is, flying. Lightning. Another kid. That's some sort of Viking person. Don't ask me who these people are. I don't know. Somebody getting thrown off a cliff. Is it Sparta? Hey. Oh, look, there he is getting all zappy as the Flash just run through him. I know I'm kidding. Oh, some sort of explosion. Earth's flying again. Oh, was he chasing somebody there? Oh, look, jets and stuff. We saw Iron Man do that, didn't we? They're trying to take him down and failing miserably because obviously punched that wing off. But we saw Iron Man do that in 2008. There you go. Nothing new under the sun. There's Pierce Brosnan as somebody. And all you fans are like screaming saying, "Why don't you know this stuff?" Because I don't care. There's Rock the Dwayne. There he is again, peeking through there. Looks more like a scene from the Scorpion King, doesn't it, than Black Adam. Shenanigans going on there. I don't know what's happening there. Is it a building collapsing? What's that? I don't know. Some sort of hovering going on. Is that Pierce Brosnan's hand? Probably. Another explosion. So we're getting a lot of explosions in this, aren't we? Don't know who that is, but she's pretty. And somebody there. A blank page. Oh, there we go. There he is. His costume's not very nice to look at, is it? It's a bit drab. Looks like he's been eating a pot noodle and spilt it down himself. So look what I look like, basically, after I've eaten a pot noodle. But without the muscles. Oh, there he is. That Hawkman looks like it. Doesn't look like the Hawkman from Titans, does he? It's going to make short work of him, bit look. Yeah, make short work of Hawkman. Dee. And here's the Tide logo coming up. There we go, you ready? There we go, Black Adam. You thought somebody had something to say about that title, wouldn't you? So he's not a person of colour, Adam. Right, so on we go. House of the Dragons, Millie Alcock says dragon riding was like a mechanical bull with leaf blowers. I presume that's what she had to do, during filming. There you go, so that's that. House of the Dragons Queen, who never was, is based on real history. Yeah, of course she was. Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin, finish your books, George. Never mind new ones, finish the ones that have made you rich. Finish them. Stupid man. has revealed some of the historical influences behind upcoming prequel House of the Dragon, saying, I get inspiration from history and I turn it up to 11. These go up to 11. Spinal Tap reference there. How black's Adam gonna be? None more black. Speaking during the show's ComicCon panel, Martin said this particular bit of inspiration comes from a period of history known as the Anarchy. I have no idea what he's talking about. Is that what it? That shows the trailer. So I suppose we've got to click this link, haven't we? Let's have a look. House of the Dragon's Queen Who Never Was is based on real history. Right, there we go. Game of Thrones, as I've said, was based on the Wars of the Roses, which, what to do with me? Well, not me, but my area. The war between the houses of York and the House of Lancaster. So it's Yorkshire versus Lancashire. Because the roses are the two emblems of those counties, the white rose of Yorkshire, the red rose of Lancashire. Anyway, House of the Dragon was based on an earlier period in history called the Anarchy. I've never heard of that. I pilfered freely from history. When Henry I, when his only legitimate son drowned, he was left with his own legitimate child, Matilda. He made her heir, and then made his lords swear their fealty to her. Then when he died, her cousin came in, there was this big war, and she wound up fighting for decades. The real-life war between Empress Matilda and Henry I's nephew Stephen of Blois, I don't know, seems to mirror the events that will unfold in House of the Dragon, which similarly takes place hundreds of years before Game of Thrones. There we go. So that's that. So it's based on events leading up to the Wars of the Roses. Which Lancaster, the House of Lancaster won. Boo. Boo. Right. George R.R. Martin won't cameo in any Game of Thrones shows until Winds of Winter is done. I should bloody well think so. Why did he cameo in the others? So I never noticed. Batwheels debuts new trailer at ComicCon. Upcoming preschool series Batwheels. Oh, for crying out loud. Secret origin of the Batwheels. So there we go. Let's have a look. So it's going to be a cartoon about. It's basically cars with a DC spin in it. That's what it looks like. Yeah, that'll be crap. Star Trek Picard Season 3 teaser and posters showcase the returning crew of the Next Generation. Yeah, we went over this yesterday. Saw the posters, and most importantly, Worf looks like Worf. He don't look like a Klingon like we saw in Star Trek Discovery. He looks like a proper Klingon. Well, Star Trek the motion picture onwards Klingon. Because a lot of purists don't even like the fact that they changed Klingons from Star Trek the motion picture. But it got explained in Enterprise, didn't it? What a retrovirus that were caused by the Klingons experimenting with augment DNA. The augments being like Khan, he was an augment. Augmented humans that were super strong and intelligent and mental. Hey, Star Trek Lower Decks Season 3 trailer teasers a visit to Deep Space Nine. Don't care, I hate Star Trek Lower Decks. I absolutely loathe it. It's bloody awful. Star Trek Strange New World Season 2 to feature we went over this yesterday, to feature a live action, stop doing that, a live action animation crossover with Lower Decks. I'm not looking forward to that. The Sandman reveals trailer, exclusive clips and a new poster. So this is another DC thing, isn't it? Several new clips and a poster for the Sandman were released behind closed doors at the show's ComicCon panel. The new clips showed an exorcism, the meeting of dream and death, and more, with Kirby Howell-Baptiste commenting that I spent an incredibly long time looking at relationships with death around the world while preparing for the role. So we'll go through that. Oh, it's on Netflix. For some reason I thought it was on HBO. I don't know why. Let's say, is it a Neil Gaiman thing? I'm not a fan of Neil Gaiman. It annoys me. But I suppose he writes some good stuff, but it gets on my nerves. And I claim that but maybe the BBC gave him an idea for his Doctor Who story that he wrote, because that happened after I sent them a spec script, which they returned to me. And the story that Neil Gaiman wrote was a little bit similar. But never mind, that's just me moaning. Right, anyway. So there's some sort of fantasy city. That's a bloke. I know nothing about Sandman. So these are just images of things that I don't know anything about. Some sort of creature. So it's a bit like Harry Potter / Narnia. That sort of thing. Is it? I don't know. I've no idea. Some sort of person in a mask. Somebody's... Oh, God. And there's again. Is this the Sandman? Because I've seen him twice. I have no idea. There you go. Oh, there you go. Original Sandman artist did the unique ending credits for every episode. Oh, I'm sure that'll be very interesting. Neil Gaiman would love to see a Marvel 1602 movie or series. Never heard of it. Here's the first trailer for Anne Rice's Interview with a Vampire. AMC has officially released the first trailer for its upcoming Interview with the Vampire series at ComicCon. The hefty 2-minute trailer. Let's have a look then. Pardon me. Is this it? They've not got it on YouTube. Don't like it, does it? No, don't like it. So we're going to have to watch it on this here. I won't play it. We'll just do what we did before. Is it going to be anything like the film, the Neil Jordan film, Tom Cruise starring, Brad Pitt, etc.? Don't look it to me. Obviously, it's going to be a period piece, isn't it? But I bet it's going to jump about. I bet we're going to see, Lestat and Louis in the past, and then it's going to. I bet we're going to have segments in modern times, and it's going to do that, isn't it? Because that's what they always do. But there we go. There's some race swapping going on, but whatever. I don't know how that's going to work. Because want Louis a slave owner, and is this going to be Louis played by a black person? Don't know. Probably digging a hole for myself there. Yeah, whatever. October 2nd. Exclusive clip for the Dragon Prince Series 4. Season 4, sorry. Never heard of it. It's another anime one bit looks in it. Or maybe not, because I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson. Oh, he draws boos for his Superman response at Comic-Con. I just mentioned that. New Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania poster. Yeah, we looked at that yesterday or the day before. Mythic Quest returns for a 3rd season. That's on Apple Plus, Apple TV Plus. I haven't seen the others. Marvel teasers massive Avengers finale and Jonathan Hickman's next series. Is it the comics? I think. Yeah, these are in the comics world. She-Hulk and Black Panther will conclude Phase 4. Oh, I did cover this. I think yesterday. I think the Phase 4 and Phase 5. I didn't like that trailer for She-Hulk. It just, as I said yesterday, why do they have to keep bringing down the established characters? The characters / heroes that built the franchise for them, the movie franchise. Now they're just knocking them down every opportunity. And they turn it into the MCU. Openly, it's the MCU. Got Lady Thor, She-Hulk, Lady Loki, Lady Hawkeye. I can't remember her name. And all the others. I bet there's going to be a Lady Daredevil. I bet there is. Oh my, Echo. Echo's going to take over from Daredevil, isn't she? I bet she does. Who else is there? Wanda. Wanda were there anyway, wasn't she? And many, many more. There's going to be a female Doctor Strange. Just watch. Oh, there is, isn't there? Because it's Charlize Theron, isn't it? They're saying she's going to take over from Doctor Strange, isn't she? Because she did in the comics. I mean, it's a bit much in here. Alright, Ironheart taking over from, Riri Williams taking over from Tony Stark. Daredevil Born Again, that's a new series on Disney Plus. Is it going to be R-rated? Don't know. We'll see. Blade, Mahershala Ali's, whatever, MCU version gets a release date. I bet that's not R-rated either. Marvel unveils new She-Hulk trailer. Yeah, I just mentioned that. Secret Invasion coming to Disney Plus next spring. Secret Invasion. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up then, because the Avengers, is it Secret Wars or something like that's coming in Phase 5. But let's say we did this. Marvel's Thunderbolts. That's to do with General Ross in it and his team that he puts together. Captain America New World Order, but that's Sam Wilson as Captain America, not Steve Rogers. Nobody cares. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania gets first look. We just mentioned that. MODOK, see that were on Disney Plus, wasn't it? That animated series. Didn't like it. Didn't get very far into it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. New trailer shown off. Ooh, I didn't see that. Let's have a look at that one then. Another one that they put on Twitter, isn't it? Look. That's not a trailer. That's something else. Oh, here we go.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? A team here.
Yeah, you're going to show us the trailer then? You're not going to show us the trailer, are you? No, this is IGN talking about it. Oh, here we go. No, that's Ms. Marvel, isn't it? No, never mind. It might be one of these that were just shown in like All H. So I presume it'll be on YouTube. Somebody will have recorded it, won't they? Marvel's Echo, Loki Season 2, Ironheart and Agatha series all get narrowed release windows. Let's say this were all. I covered this yesterday or the day before, whenever the hell it was. Phase 6 begin with Fantastic Four, end with, I just mentioned Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. Black Panther Wakanda Forever gets the first trailer, and we see Namor in it as well, don't we? Tenoch Huerta confirmed to play Namor in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Because they're making him Central American, aren't they? There's like Mayan or whatever. Because we saw some Mayan pyramids. It's to do with Atlantis. Not that the Mayans had anything to do with Atlantis, you know. Or maybe they did, I don't know. Avengers Endgame directors Joe and Anthony Russo are not directing the Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars, despite calling it out as their dream project earlier this week. Joe and Anthony Russo will not be directing the Avengers Secret Wars film or its predecessor Avengers the Kang Dynasty, or as they say in America, Dynasty. You don't say pyramid, do you? That's got a Y second letter. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige confirmed the news following the company's ComicCon panel. Blah blah blah. Is that it? Was that everything for ComicCon then? It must have been. There we go. Right. Very interesting. So a bit of a crappy, really. ComicCon, wasn't it? No Lucasfilm announcements, were there? Not that I saw. Oh no, I'm lying. There were Andor thing, weren't there? Some costumes and stuff. There we go. Star Wars costumes reveal new story details for Andor season. I think that was it, wasn't it? We see Mon Mothma, a bit of Vader, and some other stuff. But they're from Kenobi, look. That's from Andor. They're all from Kenobi. That's from Mandalorian. Yeah, a couple of Mandalorians here. Another one there. Is that... that looks a bit like... Katie Sackhoff, is it? I know it's the costume, not her. But yeah, and that's it. That's it. Bit of Star Trek. Well, quite a lot of Star Trek, actually. Bit of Walking Dead. And a lot of Marvel. I mean, it's mostly Marvel, wasn't it, this Comic-Con? A little bit of DC. They never mentioned The Flash or Aquaman 2, did they? Never even mentioned that. Just mentioned Black Adam and Shazam 2. That's all they had to talk about. I wonder why. Obviously, The Flash... That's all, up in the air in it at the moment. I mean, I think the film's finished more or less, isn't it? Practically, it's in post-production, isn't it? But then there's all this trouble with, what's his face? Linda plays the Flash. God, my bloody brain. anyway, he's a bloody weirdo, isn't he? So he's gone missing, hasn't he? With his young ward. He's kidnapped her. It's not she's gone willingly, like, but kind of kidnapped her and disappeared, gone off the grid. So they're having to wonder about that. And then obviously with Aquaman 2, all the trouble with Amber Heard and this court case with Johnny Depp and that, which she lost mostly. But they're obviously not. They're obviously, thinking we'll not mention that. So that's it. A bit of Dungeons and Dragons, and people are saying that trailer's actually quite good, and it might be a decent film, but we'll see. Because it's got Hugh Grant in it, looking very dapper, some sort of Fagin-like character. I don't know. But there we go. So right, we'll leave it there. Right, I've got to go sort my washing out. I've had to put the dryer on this morning. I looked out, it was lovely and sunny, so I thought I'll do a bit of washing. So I put the washing machine on, then it finished, went outside, it started raining, so I had to bring everything back in and put everything in the dryer, and now it stopped raining and the sun's shining again. That is my life on a Monday morning. Right, we'll leave it there. So wherever you are in the universe, look after each other, and until next time, I'll see thee.